Hey folks, Dave here. I'm putting together a little video here basically in response to I had a whole bunch of people that said, hey, you lost 32 pounds, what are you doing differently? So I just wanted to fill you guys in on a few of the little tricks that I've learned over the past, 22 years, but I'm really putting them into practice now and it's kind of exciting. So number one, if you're looking to lose weight or just live a healthier lifestyle, no matter what, even if you don't need to lose weight, is increase your water consumption. The best recommendation I've heard is take your weight in pounds, take half of that number, and that's how many fluid ounces of water you should be drinking. So I weigh roughly 200 pounds, so that would be 100 ounces. So if it's a water bottle like this, it's about 6 of them. You can buy water bottles that are pre-measured, so you can get exactly the right amount of ounces, etc. But basically, just increase your water consumption. And there's books and books of information on how that increases your health in a myriad of ways. But so that's number one, water consumption. Number two is low glycemic eating, and you can Google glycemic indexed foods and things like that. And there's a slight difference between a glycemic index and a glycemic load, and I can explain that maybe. Just private message me if you want more information on that. But keeping your foods low glycemic basically keeps your blood sugar from spiking. So the best thing you can do is eat low glycemic for breakfast in particular, because if you can keep your blood sugar from spiking at breakfast time, you have a much better odds of keeping it level for the rest of the day. There was a study actually that was done on teenage children, and they gave them a high glycemic, a very fast burning breakfast, and they ate almost twice as many calories for the rest of the day. Their caloric consumption just about doubled just because they spiked their blood sugar initially. So if you can keep that from happening, that's the best thing. I do, I pointed this out in my picture, but I absolutely love the USANA NutriMeal. It's the vanilla flavor is my favorite, but there's other flavors, and these are certified low glycemic, so I know that I'm not spiking my blood sugar, and that's really, really important. And then throughout the day, keep your body fueled, and fuel can be, a handful of almonds. It can't be the sugar roasted, honey toasted, candied almonds and things like that. But basically just almonds or something like that. You can do. There's stevia sweetened yogurts now that have a good protein complement, but they don't have much sugar in them. Regular yogurts, by the way, have 30 to 40 grams of sugar in them, so you don't want to do those. Try to do Greek yogurt because it has a higher protein complement as well. So there's a few things you can do there, but basically keep your body fueled. The biggest concept in low glycemic eating is the less processed the food is, the better. Okay, so you've got white bread that you get at the grocery store, and you can kind of mush it up into a ball and make a ball and throw it at someone. That's probably not good for you. That fluffy it just burns very, very quickly. So you don't want to do that. If you go for that same brand of bread and it's a wheat bread, it's the same thing. They're just trying to trick you. They have caramel coloring in it, but it's basically the same thing. So that's going to burn pretty much just as fast. The best breads that I've seen are Ezekiel breads, which they're typically in the frozen section, and they're a true sprouted grain, so that they really burn slowly. Another good example, a lot of people have oatmeal for breakfast. Now, steel cut oatmeal is fantastic for you. It's low glycemic. You'll notice even if you eat it, you feel strong. You feel the difference because your blood sugar it rises just slowly enough and keeps it stable enough where you feel really good for a few hours. Whereas if you have an instant oatmeal, then you're going to spike your blood sugar. You might feel wonderful for 90 minutes or so, but then all of a sudden, you're going to crash. You're going to get hungry and grumpy and tired, and that's what happens. You get mental fog, all that kind of thing. Typically, that means you've been rocking and rolling your pancreas. Your insulin and your glucagon hormones are fighting each other throughout the day, and then later on in years, you end up with type 2 diabetes and that sort of thing. So basically, the less processed, the better. And that concept applies throughout potatoes, throughout breads, throughout pastas. Cooking your pasta al dente style and then not recooking it the next day. Don't eat leftover pasta. That helps as well. And again, just private message me if you have questions on these things. Understand also that fat is not the enemy. The low-fat diet is really what led to the destruction of the American population as far as health goes, because a gram of fat has a lot more calories than a gram of carbohydrates. So to replace those calories when you go on a fat-free diet, you have to eat a massive amount of carbohydrates, which again is affecting your blood sugar, so you don't want to do that. Okay, but just from and then with your fats, have the healthier fats, so extra virgin olive oil, coconut oils, avocado oils, things like that. You want to avoid the hydrogenated ones. The other thing is, while you're losing weight, make sure you're taking a really good supplement. And there's two reasons for that. One is it's going to help you to lose weight, but the other is your body has a God-given ability to hide toxins. If you eat a lot of toxins, your body will hide them. It'll keep them from getting to your brain and your organs. It typically hides them in fat cells. So as you're losing weight and you're releasing fat, you end up getting those toxins poured back into your body. So you want to be taking a lot of antioxidants. This is the USANA Health Pack, or you can do the USANA multivitamin and the omega oils. There's different ways of doing it. Again, you can message me for more information, but the bottom line is you want to be taking a really high quality, high potency antioxidant while you're losing weight. And the other thing that really helps a lot is probiotics. And probiotics, they're basically the good bacteria that feeds that you want to have in your intestines. And the problem is, a lot of us, either we've been on antibiotics or we've had other issues where we've depleted our flora, we've depleted our good bacteria. This helps with weight loss, but it also helps with just your general immunity and that sort of thing. So that's kind of the summary. So water consumption, low glycemic eating, and then throughout the process continuing on supplements and probiotics. That really, really helps. Two other things I would note, one of them I'm not very good at, but I'm getting better at, is journaling. I actually got a journaling app called Day One, and I've been journaling now for a little while. It just helps. They say what's measured can be managed. So you want to, if you don't write things down, your eating habits will creep into a worse habit form. You forget to do things. If you write them down, you tend to focus more on them. So you can try journaling. That has some great, or have an accountability partner that kind of acts as your journal as well. And then the last thing is exercise. And instead of calling it exercise, call it recreation. Do something you like. I'm getting to the age where I don't want to be in a lot of pain and just doing things just to exercise. So I'm a crazy pickleball fanatic. Absolutely love it. Great exercise. My goal when I'm playing is not to lose weight. My goal is not to exercise. My goal is to laugh and to sweat. And if I'm laughing and sweating, I don't even feel like I'm exercising. So, but I consider that recreation, not exercise. But if you find something that you like that's fun, some people, I don't love running. Some people love running. They love biking or whatever. Do something that you love, and then you'll do it more consistently. And really, that's the key. And I always tell people just to start out with, if you're not exercising yet, even a 30-minute walk every other day is going to help a lot. And the goal, so basically put your sneakers on and walk 15 minutes away from your house. And then you have to walk back. And if you're lazy enough, you can call an Uber or a cab, I guess, to get back. But over time, you'll walk back, right? So that's your half an hour walk. Do that a few times a week. And especially in today's environment, it's great just to get out of the house and go for a walk anyway, get some fresh air. And that'll kind of help you out in the process. So I hope that helps you out. So water consumption, low glycemic eating. And again, any questions on these, please just PM me. Supplements and probiotics while you're in that process, and then journaling and exercise. So hope this helped, guys. Thanks. Bye-bye.